So I just got done watching a video done by Mr. Tracky, and it was an interesting video because he talked about, what is the worst thing to ever happen to Call of Duty? You go back through all the titles. What is that one thing that sticks out in your mind as the worst thing ever in a Call of Duty game? And of course, you get the ones that everybody talks about nowadays. Oh, by the way, Grey Disciple back with another gameplay, you guys. All right, I mean, you hear, skill-based matchmaking, lag comp, supply drops, things like that. For me, there's lag in every single game out there. Okay, in Call of Duty, any online multiplayer game is going to have lag. Even Destiny had a lot of lag at times. Battlefield would get lag sometimes, and so I mean that just comes with the game. And then supply drops. Well, to me, supply drops are optional. You don't have to play that route if you don't want to. You could get one of these amazing DLC weapons or not. But it doesn't really change it because the base guns in the game are still better than the ones that come out of the supply drops, with the exception maybe the Peacekeeper that you're watching in the background, okay? But that's the only one to date. And then, you talk about like Second Chance. Remember Second Chance or Final Stand? Those were frustrating, but not everybody in the game ran with that perk or that death streak. And then they talk about overpowered weapons. I mean, there's some in every single game, but again, you have the option of running with those weapons. I would say the only one that really had an epidemic of these overpowered weapons was Advanced Warfare, and that's just going off of me listening to YouTubers. I never really played that game. So if you were to ask me, what is the worst thing to ever happen to Call of Duty? Okay, I got one that you guys haven't talked about, okay? Now this goes off of me. I played last night and I played this morning, and a lot of the casual players in Call of Duty have moved on from Black Ops 3. So the ones who played are the core group, the ones who love the game, they play it regularly. My primary issue right now is one thing and one thing only. One thing that every single player in the game can have, and it is frustrating me to no end, and you're going to watch it happen in the background of this gameplay going on Empire right now. The Black Cell. The Black Cell, in my opinion, is the worst thing to happen to Black Ops 3. And I know you guys are like, what? Where's this coming from? I mean, for the longest time playing this game, it's never really been an issue for me. Okay, I understand my streaks get shot out of the sky. It's fine, it's part of the game. But you watch this gameplay. I call in a UAV and within 10 seconds, it's knocked out. I call in a Wraith and a HATR, and within, usually on average, 15 seconds it'll get shot out. It was even worse this morning because I was playing on Infection and I was playing with this same setup. It's one of my favorite setups, UAV, Wraith, HATR, and they were getting knocked out of the sky within like 8 seconds of them coming into play. I thought about using that gameplay, but I figured Empire looks a little better, and I'm playing with this Peacekeeper, which is a great gun, by the way. And it is ruining the game for me, especially on PlayStation, because on PlayStation I have the DLC or the Season Pass, so I get thrown into the rotation of those, which is fine because I love the maps. But these guys who have been playing the game for a while, it seems like on every single class they're running the Black Cell or the L4 Siege, and as soon as I call in a streak, bam, it's taken out. One of the reasons why I lobby serve, because once you play against me for 2 or 3 games, you know what's about to happen to you. Everybody just automatically runs cold-blooded blind eye in a Black Cell or an L4 Siege because they know it's inevitable what's going to happen to them. The other thing is, I really don't think, and I believe Treyarch made a huge mistake here, is I don't think you should be able to shoot a HATR out of the sky. Now I know this is old hat. It's already been spoken about. It's been months since anybody has mentioned it, and most people, again, like I said, have moved on from the game. But I think that was probably the worst thing to happen in Black Ops 3 was the ability to knock a HATR out of the sky. Basically, you're telling all the best players in the game, you're no longer going to be rewarded for your efforts. I mean, look at me. In this gameplay in the background, I think I go on 3 ruthless streaks and 1 relentless. And if you watch me die at the very end, I die because they take out my HATR within like 8 seconds and I can't find the enemy team. It's just wrong. It's just wrong, man. So that, in my opinion, is the worst thing to happen to Call of Duty. The Black Cell and the ability to take out a HATR. Let's take that away. You should not be able to shoot out a HATR, period. I just don't think you should. There should be a penalty for you being bad at the game. And the Black Cell, how would I nerf it? I would give it 2 shots. I wouldn't give it 4. Or I would make all the score streaks out there take way more hits than they take right now to knock them out of the sky. That's me personally. Alright? As always, if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more, because I know that you want to.